back to the help videos for RosterMaker 15. The next thing that we need to do now that we've installed the database, now that we've restored the database, that is to set up the settings within RosterMaker 15. So open RosterMaker 15 and you should see the shell looking like this. And then go up to Settings, and you'll notice that these two boxes are blank. They need to be filled in. It's essential for the program to be filled in. Now the connection string simply allows the RosterMaker program to communicate with the database that we just restored. It's an essential part of the process. Otherwise, no actions will be taken and nothing will work. You'll receive errors. So the connection string is actually remarkably easy to acquire. Now this is my connection string highlighted right here. And the only part of this that will change for you, most likely, is this part highlighted here. That's the name of your server. The rest of it is standardized and should not matter if it remains the same. It should not require you to change it for your specific connection to your specific database. So what we need to get is the name of your server so that we can put that into the connection string here. Getting the name of the server is quite easy. So go into your SQL Server Management Studio, just open it up, and I'll show you 3 different ways to get this. The first is to stop right here on this connection screen, and right there's your server name. You may possibly have more than one server installed, or connected, that is. And if that's the case, you do have to make sure that you get the one that is the same server in which you put the database, in which you restored the database that came with RosterMaker 15. So in this case, this is the name of my server, and I can copy that and move it straight over to the connection string and paste it into the connection string. Now this connection string is provided for you in the README file that came with the program. So another way that you can get it is simply by looking at this first line here. So if you already have your database open and you see this particular database in there, FIFA 15 editing _ Azure backup, then whatever database, whatever server you have here at the top, you can simply just copy down the server name from that. So it's everything from the open parenthesis would be your server name. A final way is to right click on that and hit Properties, and then look under Name here, and you can simply copy that. That's the name of your server there. Again, you're just going to paste that into your connection string. And the full connection string is provided in the README file. You could also just paste it in here and make sure to change out the server name. When you copy it over, make sure that you only grab the data source part. Don't copy over connection string, just data source all the way until false. There's no semicolon at the end of false. Go back to RosterMaker 15 and then Settings and input the connection string. Then you also need the install directory. Now the install directory is the place in which you've installed RosterMaker. It is not the place that FIFA is installed. And you can go to Browse, and then your Documents, RosterMaker 15, and all it's asking you to do is to pick any executable file here, or really most files should be fine. Of course a folder would not be, but if any of these files would be fine. It will not open the file, it will simply just grab the file path so that it knows where this folder is. So for instance, I can just click on the README, and it has the file path saved here. I can hit Accept. And then in the next video, I will show you how to begin selecting your base tables.